Hello everybody, welcome to X-Lorentz coverage of Week 13 Street Stock action coming to you from the South Boston Speedway. Ken Jones, Tim Bandit alongside to bring you all the thrilling, heart-pounding excitement that this short little bull ring has to offer. Tim, what are the keys to victory here today? Well, I'll tell you, the key to victory, Ken, is holding the bottom if you can. I mean, it's going to be tough to do that because you're going to have to dodge a lot of crashes. Hypothetically, these guys are supposed to be concerned about their safety rating. They did a good job last race. We'll see if they're able to do it this race here, but the winning car is going to be on the bottom. All right, you see the cars on the track. Number 8 is your pole sitter, Luke Gallagher. And that very multicolored car. We're happy to be here with us. Large crowd on hand. Green flag is out. We're racing here at South Boston. One car you see opting to start from the pits. That's in an effort to maintain their safety rating. So far so good, but we got a battle for lead heating up. Here's a number 1 looking to the outside, and he's going to take over the top spot. And we got some problems on the track to 7, multiple cars involved in this one. This is a big mess going into turn number 3 or 4. Multiple cars piling in there, heavy impacts. Already this race seems like it's got a lot more action and chaos than we saw happening at Langley. Well, I tell you, man, we're thinking about these guys trying to worry about their safety rating there, but obviously here we got another guy going around here. 16 looping it and getting hit, and now more cars piling in. Heavy impact in the front straightaway. The 2-car piles into that one. Boy, it's been a mess early on. Now the leaders are going to try to navigate the way through it. Looks like they get through it without any problem. You're on board with our leader. More problems here. Again, heavy impact. The Skoll car involved in that one there. We got one stopped up on the outside of the wall. Now we're riding along with second place. Boy, I tell you, man, I mean, there's been a lot of action here. These guys here, the car stopped right there on the track. It's just been a demolition derby. You're just going to have to be real careful and try to avoid all the chaos. Great shot there from number 8, Luke Gallagher, trying to draw in on our leader, Jason Linock. As we still see cars stopped on the track. Turn 4 is definitely a destination point for many cars to be parked. Here's another car stopped. That's the 14. That's Freddie Sticks Mulraden having problems on the track. We're looking at the number 3 car. It's driven by Dave Burns. He's got the 5 car breathing down his back. That's Jeremy Thompson in the 5. Here's the 16 car. They're going to navigate the way past him. We saw him having some problems earlier. I'll tell you, a lot of these cars have problems. Pretty much any car you see with some looking like that 19 cars had some problems. More problems for the 16. Turn number 4 is turning to be quite problematic for Brian Marino in that 16 Marlboro sponsored machine. But he's going to have to smoke maybe about 3 or 4 packs of cigarettes after this race here. I mean, his nerves has got to be astronomical or something, because I mean, this guy here, he's just had a rough race. Side by side battle and some contact there. Rather minimal contact based upon some of the stuff that we've seen happen so far in this race. Still focused on number 3, trying to get something going. Is the 19 car having problems navigating that corner. Spencer Tanner in the 19. Driving that NASCAR Hall of Fame sponsored machine. Yeah, Spencer's having a hard time getting off this corner here. The track is very slick. You got to be careful, put down the throttle too hard. A lot of these guys, and gals, they're having a hard time figuring that out. Navigating past the 14 car of Freddie Sticks Molden ran. Saw him having many problems. We're closing in on the halfway point, about 4 laps shy of it. 3 or 4 laps shy, and it looks like these guys are finally figuring out how to navigate this track. Yeah, it looks like it took them a few laps to figure it out, but I mean, you know, you would think that if they went to practice, they could have kind of figured it out beforehand. But you know, some people like to be thrown out to the wolves, and you know, that's unfortunate for some of the competition out here that's just trying to, like, you know, that knows how to drive, and they got to dodge this. There's the 15 car being overtaken. You're riding on board right now, giving great onboard pictures from the number 19. Now we're looking at the 5 car. Back on this battle here. Spencer Tanner trying to draw in on the bumper of Drew Burns, make the pass. Back further in the pack. Here's some battling going on. There's the 15 car. We saw him having some problems. Jeremy Douglas, 14 car, behind him. Saw him with many problems. So the problems sort themselves out. Coors Light machine we're looking at still. There's a 9 car going a lap down. This we're taking this William West. We got a big pack of cars here. Like, some of these cars here, they took a while to get repaired. Like that 12 car, he was sitting in the pits for quite a bit smoking, and he's back out here, so we got to watch him. He was a wild one when he was out here running. Here's a good battle here for position. Number 13 car trying to close in on the back bumper of the 4. That flex steel machine, that's driven by Brandon Patrick. Trying to close in on that DuPont OM finishes car, driven by JC in the 4. Good racing going on here. Clean racing. We haven't seen anything too aggressive here. These drivers are obviously mindful of their safety rating. On board now with JC. Back at the Flex Seal car. Yep, you get to see Phil Swift goes to the dentist quite often there. Big rack of teeth there. Healthy looking mouth. Displayed widely and prominently over that car. There you see the leader up there, the number 1. He's got about a straightaway lead over this group here of C and Patrick. As we now have 10 laps to go here at South Boston. Things have definitely calmed down here. I think that a lot of the guys that was having problems figuring out the track have pretty much crashed out or used up their quick repairs. So it seems like everybody else out here is pretty much mindful of their safety rate, and they're just trying to get to the end of this race without getting too many more X's going on, because I think some of these competitors out here is pretty close to getting disqualified. You can get about 17X, you get 18X, you're disqualified. And when you run into the back of somebody, that's usually a 2 or a 4X. You get hit again, that's an 8X, so it builds up pretty quickly. The 17 car, skull machine of Michael Harris, you see on the track, trying to close in on the back bumper of Tanner, Spencer Tanner, 19. Riding on board with Spencer right now. Looking back at that skull car. Here's a good look at the Skull Machine.
Closing in on 5 laps to go. Your leader is still the number 1, Jason Linaw. Looking at battles a little bit further in the pack. These cars are a little bit separated from each other, but these are battles for position. Battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Yeah, they're about to go a lap down. There you see the leader coming up on them in that black and red car. There's the number 2 car of Tom Wizza trying to make something happen. We're on the white flag lap here. 1 more lap to go, and we're looking at our leader, Jason Linaw, a substantial lead. Looks like there's no pressure on him, and he's going to be able to come off of turn 4. See that checkered flag? Barney has it in hand. He's going to wave it. Jason wins here at South Boston. You see the rest of the field coming across the line. Wild racing here at South Boston today. There's your leader. Your winner, excuse me. He was the leader, but the checkered flag has fallen, so now he is declared the winner, Jason Linaw, in the number 1 McDonald's Cessna sponsored Camaro. Doing the victory celebration here. But I tell you, he earned it. I mean, that car was very stout out here. Able to get past number 8 there, and once he got past that 8 car, it was no looking back. A little problem there with the burnout, but no problem actually. Only problem, I guess, with the fender shop later. Later on, I'm going to have to repair that, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to mind. No, they're not going to mind too much here. Might mind that one a little bit there, but some others they probably won't mind. Well, that's going to conclude our racing action here at South Boston. We'll be back for race number 3 at the Lanier Speedway. That ought to be very interesting. If you like these videos, click that subscribe button. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.